32 interracial black and white Hollywood couples you'd never recognize today.
You are already my queen, and we already have our princess. But today I'm officially pledging myself to you and our family forever.
Hollywood's full of love stories, but some are hidden in plain sight. Ever wonder which famous black and white couples defied the odds, broke barriers and made headlines? From shocking romances you'd never expect to the powerful duos who changed the game. These 32 couples have stories that'll surprise you. Some face scandal, others secrecy, and a few, you wouldn't even recognize them today. So, who kept their love strong and who couldn't make it last? Stick around because these love stories are anything but ordinary. Maximilian Cooper and Eve. Maximilian Cooper's romance with Eve not only intrigued the public, but also ignited discussions around interracial relationships in popular media. Their love story, culminating in marriage in 2014, became a symbol of inspiration, leading ABC to consider a sitcom inspired by their unique relationship. Cooper, who founded the Gumball 3000 rally and achieved notable business success, formed a strong bond with Eve, the well-known rapper and actress. Their relationship bridged cultural divides, reflecting the shifting dynamics of relationships in today's society. The planned sitcom sought to explore love, cultural diversity, and the intricacies of interracial relationships, blending humor with authenticity to connect with viewers through impactful storytelling. Although the sitcom never came to fruition, Maximilian and Eve's relationship continues to resonate as a symbol of breaking boundaries and promoting mutual understanding, mirroring society's growing embrace of diversity and inclusion. Their journey serves as a powerful reminder of love's potential to challenge conventions and inspire change. Their story remains a tribute to the beauty found in embracing diversity. Olivier Martinez and Halle Berry. Olivier Martinez initially became known for his role in SWAT, where he delivered the iconic line, $100 million, in a key scene. However, it wasn't until nearly a decade later that he drew significant media attention for a personal milestone: his marriage to Halle Berry. Their 2013 union brought together two prominent figures in entertainment: Olivier Martinez, a French actor with roles spanning both French cinema and Hollywood, and Halle Berry, an acclaimed actress and Oscar winner for her performance in Monsters Ball. The couple's relationship began within the film industry, as they first met on the set of Dark Tide. Their romance quickly captivated the public and press, fueled by their combined star power and intriguing international backgrounds. Although their marriage was celebrated as a symbol of unity and love, it also faced the inherent pressures of celebrity life. Despite their efforts, Martinez and Berry announced their separation in 2015, leading to an eventual divorce. The journey of Olivier Martinez and Halle Berry highlights the complexities of love in the spotlight, showing how even famous couples can encounter difficulties. Their story endures as a reflection of the challenges of high-profile relationships and the lasting mark their union left on Hollywood history. Marco Perego and Zoe Saldana. Marco Perego, who first rose to fame as a soccer player before establishing himself as an Italian artist, surprised both the world and Zoe Saldana by marrying her in a secret ceremony in London in 2013. Their union was especially notable due to Marco's unexpected choice to adopt Zoe's last name. By becoming Marco Perego Saldana, he defied traditional gender expectations, sparking considerable media interest and debate. His decision was widely interpreted as a powerful gesture of equality and solidarity with Zoe. Zoe Saldana, a celebrated actress famous for her roles in major films like Avatar and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, openly supported Marco's choice, highlighting the significance of personal autonomy and the importance of challenging societal norms. Their marriage and Marco's name change reflect their shared commitment to equality and respect within their relationship. This move underscored their mutual values and exemplified the shifting perspectives on gender roles in today's society. Marco Perego Saldana and Zoe Saldana are admired not only for their professional accomplishments, but also for their forward-thinking approach to marriage and family. Their story stands as a testament to the impact of personal choices in redefining relationships and challenging traditional standards. Vladislav Doronin and Naomi Campbell. Russian billionaire Vladislav Doronin, recognized for his success in real estate, made waves in the media when he embarked on a 5-year relationship with legendary supermodel and philanthropist Naomi Campbell. Their relationship exemplified how two people from vastly different worlds could connect, each bringing their own status and influence. Naomi Campbell, celebrated for her trailblazing fashion career and dedication to social causes, found a partner in Doronin, whose business prowess and wealth positioned him among the upper echelons of global real estate. Their time together was punctuated by glamorous appearances at exclusive events and luxurious travels, embodying a lifestyle infused with fame, wealth, and influence. Doronin's billionaire status added an extra layer of intrigue to their romance, often portrayed by the media as the epitome of glamour and success. Their relationship not only captivated public attention but also prompted discussions around power dynamics and the challenges of high-profile relationships. Though they eventually went their separate ways, the relationship between Naomi Campbell and Vladislav Doronin remains a noteworthy chapter in both their lives. It highlighted the blend of wealth and celebrity, showing how individuals from distinct backgrounds can share common ground and companionship despite the demands of fame and fortune. Stick with me to the end of this video, comment 1 if you're ready, and trust me, you'll love what's coming up. Rodri Spencer and Alfred Woodard. Rodri Spencer stood by Alfred Woodard's side for over 30 years, joining her on numerous red carpets and supporting her throughout their long-lasting marriage. Their union represented a rare example of steadfast love and respect within Hollywood's fast-paced world. In contrast, talent agent Mike Nylon shared 9 joyful years with Garcelle Beauvais, during which they welcomed twin sons. Beauvais once likened their happiness to winning the lottery, expressing how fulfilled they felt as a family. However, this happiness was cut short when Nylon's infidelity came to light, leading to a painful and highly publicized split. The joy and good fortune Beauvais once felt were replaced by feelings of betrayal, emphasizing the profound impact that broken trust can have on a marriage. While Woodard and Spencer's enduring bond demonstrates resilience and commitment despite the pressures of fame, Beauvais' experience with Nylon serves as a reminder of how fragile trust can be and how difficult it is to sustain a relationship in the public eye. Together, these stories capture the highs and lows of Hollywood love, where both personal triumphs and heartbreaks often unfold in a highly visible arena. Brian Musso and Heather Headley. Heather Headley, a Broadway star, and Brian Musso, a former NFL quarterback, first met in the 1990s while both were students at Northwestern University. Their relationship grew out of shared experiences and mutual respect, ultimately leading them to marry in 2003, a milestone symbolizing their choice to unite their lives and ambitions. Since then, Heather and Brian have built a family, welcoming 2 children and embracing the joys and responsibilities of parenthood. This new chapter has deepened their bond, showing their commitment to supporting each other despite the pressures of their careers. Heather's acclaimed Broadway career, known for her stunning voice and unforgettable performances, contrasts with Brian's athletic background in the NFL. Yet their partnership exemplifies how differing talents and interests can harmonize in a strong, supportive marriage. Through their enduring love and family journey, Heather Headley and Brian Musso offer a model of dedication, resilience, and happiness, demonstrating how 2 people from distinct fields, entertainment and sports, can build a fulfilling life together, navigating both the challenges and opportunities they encounter. Ryan Phillippe and Rihanna. In 2011, Ryan Phillippe and Rihanna drew intrigue when they were romantically linked for a few months, despite a notable 13-year age gap. Although they kept their relationship low profile, the pairing sparked interest due to their differing backgrounds and career paths. Ryan Phillippe, recognized for his roles in Cruel Intentions and Crash, has spent years navigating Hollywood, making occasional headlines with his personal life. In contrast, Rihanna, a global music icon and business mogul, is celebrated for her hit songs and daring fashion sense. Their brief romance highlighted the unpredictable nature of celebrity relationships and the fascination they inspire among fans and media alike. Despite their age difference, their connection illustrates how common interests can bring people together unexpectedly in the entertainment world. Although short-lived, Ryan Phillippe and Rihanna's relationship stands out as a notable chapter in their lives, underscoring the complexities of romance, fame, and public scrutiny. Their story is a reminder of the intertwining paths in Hollywood, where even fleeting connections can leave a lasting impact on both the individuals involved and the public's imagination. James Packer and Mariah Carey. James Packer's relationship with Mariah Carey became a significant chapter in the singer's life following her divorce from Nick Cannon. As one of Australia's wealthiest individuals, Packer introduced a new level of wealth and international business influence to Carey's world. When they announced their engagement in January 2016, it captivated public interest, symbolizing the union of two prominent figures from vastly different spheres. Mariah Carey, renowned for her exceptional vocal ability and numerous chart-topping hits, has navigated both triumphs and personal challenges in the spotlight. Her romance with Packer combined elements of love and high society, drawing scrutiny from the media and her fan base. Despite their shared lifestyle and seeming compatibility, the two ultimately did not marry. Their relationship underscored the difficulties of finding lasting love amidst fame and immense wealth. The pair's time together became a subject of ongoing media fascination, illustrating how celebrity relationships blend private emotions with public expectations. Though their romance came to an end, it left an imprint on Carey's personal journey and added a new layer to Packer's public image. As Mariah Carey's fiancé, James Packer represented the fusion of wealth, celebrity, and romance on an international stage. Robert Pattinson and FKA Twigs. Robert Pattinson, widely recognized for his breakout role in the Twilight series, has been romantically involved with singer Talia Debrett Barnett, better known as FKA Twigs, since 2014. Their relationship, which began under public scrutiny, quickly attracted attention due to its mix of Hollywood allure and artistic sensibility. In 2015, Pattinson and FKA Twigs took a major step by announcing their engagement, solidifying their commitment to one another. Pattinson's evolution from teen heartthrob to respected actor has been accompanied by his relationship with FKA Twigs, which has often been in the spotlight. FKA Twigs, celebrated for her distinctive vocals and avant-garde musical style, has brought a unique artistic flair to their partnership, adding depth to Pattinson's cinematic world with her own creative pursuits. Their engagement sparked curiosity and excitement among fans and the media, showcasing the couple's shared interests in music and the arts. Despite facing occasional rumors and public speculation, Pattinson and FKA Twigs have maintained a low-key yet supportive relationship, balancing the demands of fame while fostering their bond. As they continue to navigate both their careers and personal lives, Robert Pattinson and FKA Twigs remain an intriguing example of how love and creativity intersect within the entertainment world. Do you ship them? Type yes if you're a fan of Robert Pattinson and FKA Twigs' relationship, or no if you're not convinced. Let's discuss in the comments. Ron Perlman and Opal Stone Perlman. Ron Perlman, known for his roles in Sons of Anarchy and the Hellboy films, has built a reputation for playing strong, rugged characters on screen. Off-screen, his wife of 38 years, Opal Stone Perlman, embodies a supportive and resilient partner who complements his tough persona. Their lasting marriage reflects a deep bond grounded in mutual understanding and shared experiences. Opal's strength has been a vital source of support for Ron throughout his Hollywood career. While Perlman's film and TV roles often showcase him as a tough and intimidating figure, his personal life is grounded by Opal's steady presence, providing him with stability and companionship. Their relationship highlights the enduring power of love and the importance of a strong partner who can help navigate the demands of life in show business. Despite the long hours and intensity of Ron's career, Opal's role as his steadfast spouse underscores the significance of a supportive partner in the unpredictable world of Hollywood. Together, they represent a partnership that has endured, celebrating both personal and professional milestones while facing the unique challenges of fame. Ol Parker and Thandiwe Newton. Ol Parker, a respected screenwriter, and Thandiwe Newton, an acclaimed actress, are a prominent Hollywood couple whose relationship stands out. Despite their individual achievements, it's surprising they haven't collaborated more frequently in their careers. Instead, they've chosen to focus on their marriage and family life, finding deep satisfaction in their personal journey together. Ol Parker has won praise for his screenwriting skills, crafting films that connect with audiences globally. Thandiwe Newton, known for her impactful and varied performances on screen, has received recognition for roles that push boundaries and captivate fans. Their choice to pursue separate professional paths highlights their dedication to building a life together outside of the Hollywood spotlight. In an industry that often celebrates power couples collaborating, Ol Parker and Thandiwe Newton have found happiness by supporting each other's careers while prioritizing their partnership and family. Their family life has been made richer by the arrival of their children, with charming moments like welcoming their babies in the family bathroom. This personal detail adds an endearing layer to their story, showing their unconventional yet joyful approach to parenting. Joaquin Phoenix and Rooney Mara. Joaquin Phoenix and Rooney Mara's relationship had an unusual start when they met at Juilliard, with Mara initially feeling a strong dislike for Phoenix. However, over time, their connection grew, ultimately leading to marriage. Both pursued acting careers after their studies. Mara became known for her roles in series like True Blood and Queen Sugar, as well as films like The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, while Phoenix continued to build his reputation with critically acclaimed performances. Their mutual love for the arts created a solid foundation for their partnership. While some accounts indicate their first encounter may have actually been on a film set years later rather than at Juilliard, the essence of their story remains the same. A beginning marked by animosity that blossomed into a profound love and a shared family. Today, they have a child together, deepening their commitment to one another. Nick Collison and Robbie Collison. Nick Collison, celebrated as the center forward for the Oklahoma City Thunder, has shared a steady and supportive relationship with his wife, Robbie, since their marriage in 2007. Their partnership reflects a deep commitment that goes beyond the basketball court, encompassing the shared joys and challenges of family life. The couple welcomed their daughter, Emma, in 2006, a milestone that added both happiness and responsibility to their lives. Collison's journey from the NBA to family life has been marked by his dedication to creating a loving home environment, balancing the demands of a rigorous sports career with his role as a husband and father. During his time with the Thunder, Collison was respected not only for his skill on the court, but also for his leadership and the camaraderie he fostered among teammates. His role as a mentor and team player mirrors his approach to marriage and fatherhood, valuing teamwork and resilience in every part of his life. Since retiring from professional basketball, Nick Collison has embraced new pursuits while cherishing quality time with his family. His legacy reaches beyond sports, embodied in the strong bond he shares with his wife and daughter, Emma. Their journey together exemplifies the strength, unity, and rewards of love and dedication through life's many phases. Steve Nash and Brittany Richardson. Following his divorce in 2011, Steve Nash entered a period of personal transformation. During this time, he met Brittany Richardson, who soon became a key presence in his life. Their relationship quickly evolved, giving Nash renewed purpose and companionship as he adjusted to life beyond the basketball court. Together, they cultivated a bond grounded in mutual respect and shared passions, building a strong foundation for the future. Brittany brought stability and happiness into Nash's world, offering unwavering support as he pursued new opportunities. Despite being under public scrutiny, their partnership flourished, marked by a steadfast commitment to each other. For Nash, Brittany became not only a romantic partner but also a trusted confidant and source of strength through various challenges. As their love story unfolded, Nash and Brittany faced life's ups and downs with resilience and grace. Their relationship represented a fresh chapter for Nash, allowing him to redefine his life beyond his sports career. Together, they found a harmonious balance between personal fulfillment and family, creating cherished memories along the way. Through it all, their bond deepened, strengthened by shared values and a profound connection. Chris Evans and Naomi Harris. In 2008, Chris Evans and actress Naomi Harris sparked rumors of a romantic relationship. Although neither publicly confirmed the speculation, their frequent appearances together and close rapport led fans and media alike to wonder about a possible romance. Both actors chose not to comment on their personal lives, which only added to the intrigue. Known for his roles in films, particularly as Marvel's Captain America, Evans has always maintained a certain level of privacy. Similarly, Naomi Harris, celebrated for her roles in Moonlight and the James Bond series, kept her relationships under wraps, enhancing the mystery surrounding their connection. The rumored relationship between Evans and Harris captivated fans, as their public outings and shared appearances hinted at a deeper bond. Despite the ongoing buzz, both stars stayed focused on their careers, handling the speculation with professionalism and discretion. Ultimately, the alleged 2008 romance between Chris Evans and Naomi Harris remains an interesting chapter in their lives. While it attracted attention, they both prioritized their work and upheld a private approach that left fans and media intrigued, keeping the full story of their connection out of the spotlight. Bret Hart and Stephanie Washington Hart. Bret "Hitman" Hart is a wrestling icon, renowned for his exceptional skills and unforgettable matches in the ring. Yet, beyond his legendary career, Hart's greatest joy comes from his marriage to Stephanie Washington Hart. Their relationship exemplifies enduring love and commitment, a rare achievement in the world of professional wrestling. Stephanie Washington Hart serves as a steadfast source of support in Bret's life, complementing the resilience and grit he's shown throughout his wrestling journey. Together, they face life's highs and lows with a shared devotion and common aspirations. Their bond highlights Hart's success not only as a wrestling champion but also as a dedicated husband, finding purpose and strength in their lasting love. As a wrestling legend, Bret Hart's passion for his sport is mirrored by his commitment to family. Stephanie's presence has brought him a sense of stability and fulfillment, enriching his life far beyond the wrestling ring. For fans and admirers alike, Bret "Hitman" Hart's legacy extends well past his wrestling accomplishments. His role as a devoted husband to Stephanie Washington Hart underscores his ability to overcome challenges and embrace the deep rewards of a meaningful partnership. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber's love life has been marked by a series of high-profile relationships and brief encounters, including notable connections with several black women. Beyond his well-documented admiration for Nicki Minaj, Bieber has frequently been seen with personalities like Clark Jordan Ozuna, daughter of music executive L.A. Reid, along with other prominent figures. These relationships, whether short-lived or more substantial, have consistently drawn media attention, highlighting Bieber's shifting interests and evolving personal preferences throughout his career. His dating history, which includes connections with black women, has added layers of diversity to his public image and personal experiences under the media spotlight. From red carpet appearances to casual outings, each relationship offers insight into Bieber's journey in the public eye and his evolving romantic interests. As he navigates the complexities of fame, Bieber's dating choices reflect a multifaceted picture of his personal life, often blending brief romances with his more long-term relationships. These interactions underscore his path through celebrity and the challenges of love under intense scrutiny. Bieber's connections with black women, in addition to his admiration for Nicki Minaj, reveal a varied spectrum of relationships amid his well-publicized romantic history. Mick Jagger and Marsha Hunt. Mick Jagger's relationship with novelist Marsha Hunt, though brief, was intense and influential. Hunt has asserted that their time together left a lasting mark on Jagger's creative work, specifically citing the famous Rolling Stones song Brown Sugar as being inspired by their relationship. The song's bold lyrics and raw energy are thought to capture the essence of their passionate romance and the cultural climate of the late 1960s and early 1970s. Marsha Hunt, a skilled writer and singer, met Jagger at a crucial moment in both of their lives. As an African-American woman, she represented a departure from Jagger's past relationships, and their romance coincided with an era of major social upheaval and artistic experimentation in the music world. Though their time together was short, Hunt's impact on Jagger's creative process was undeniable. Brown Sugar, with its provocative lyrics and infectious beat, encapsulates their intense connection and Jagger's ability to transform personal experiences into timeless music. The song remains a vivid reminder of the complex interplay between love, art, and cultural expression during a pivotal era in rock and roll history. Boris Becker and Barbara Felters. Boris Becker, once the world's top-ranked tennis player, experienced a pivotal chapter in his personal life through his marriage to German-American actress and model Barbara Felters. Their union, spanning from 1993 to 2001, drew significant public and media attention, blending the realms of sports and entertainment in a high-profile way. Becker's status as a sports legend, combined with Felters's presence in the film and fashion industries, made them a charismatic pair, symbolizing the fusion of athletic prowess and celebrity culture in the late 20th century. Their relationship, filled with glamour and occasional controversies, played out alongside Becker's storied tennis career, with fans around the world closely watching his professional triumphs and struggles. His marriage to Felters added an additional layer of intrigue, merging the excitement of the sports world with Hollywood appeal, creating a storyline that broke through traditional boundaries. Despite their high-profile lives, Boris Becker and Barbara Felters encountered both personal and public challenges during their 8-year marriage. Their separation in 2001 closed a chapter that had captivated both fans and the press, highlighting the difficulties of managing a personal relationship under the pressures of fame and career demands. Bruce Sudano and Donna Summer. Bruce Sudano, a highly regarded singer-songwriter, has made a lasting impact on the music industry through his extensive and successful songwriting career. His creative work has supported the careers of prominent artists like Michael Jackson and Dolly Parton, as well as his late wife, the legendary disco icon Donna Summer. Known for his skill in crafting meaningful lyrics and memorable melodies, Sudano has proven himself to be a versatile artist, whose work spans multiple genres and appeals to audiences across generations. Through his songs, he has contributed to some of modern music's most beloved hits, capturing universal emotions and experiences with a unique touch. Among his most cherished works are the songs he wrote for Donna Summer, his wife and the celebrated queen of disco. Their relationship, which was both romantic and artistic, reflected a profound connection that extended to their music. Sudano's compositions for Summer resonated deeply with audiences around the world, embodying the essence of an era while standing the test of time as classics. Today, Bruce Sudano is celebrated for his lasting contributions to music, with an influence that goes beyond fleeting trends. His talent for storytelling through song has cemented his legacy, earning him a respected place among the great songwriters. How would you describe Bruce Sudano's songwriting style? Comment with one word that comes to mind when you think of his music, such as iconic, emotive, or timeless. Tim Leissner and Kimora Lee Simmons. In 2014, Tim Leissner, a former Goldman Sachs banker, found himself in the media spotlight when news broke about his relationship with Kimora Lee Simmons. Leissner, a prominent figure in finance, and Simmons, a well-known model, fashion designer, and television personality, formed a high-profile couple that attracted attention from both tabloids and business media. Their relationship went beyond typical celebrity gossip, partly due to Leissner's status in the financial world and Simmons's public presence in entertainment. The pairing highlighted an intriguing intersection between finance and fashion, merging two worlds that captivated the public and media alike. Leissner's background in investment banking contrasted strikingly with Simmons' glamorous career, adding a unique element to their union. Their relationship not only generated interest in their personal lives, but also sparked conversation in both finance and celebrity circles, reflecting a broader fascination with relationships that bridge different industries. Despite the media attention, Leissner and Simmons managed to keep much of their relationship private, maintaining a sense of discretion amid the scrutiny surrounding their respective careers and lives. Johnny Depp and Holly Robinson. In the late 1980s, Johnny Depp and his 21 Jump Street co-star Holly Robinson shared a flirtatious connection. However, Robinson ultimately decided not to pursue a romantic relationship with Depp, following advice from her mother, a talent manager who strongly discouraged dating colleagues. Despite the undeniable chemistry between them, Robinson adhered to her mother's guidance, choosing to keep their relationship strictly professional. Their on-screen partnership in 21 Jump Street not only resonated with audiences, but also sparked curiosity about their off-screen rapport. The show, which followed young undercover officers infiltrating high schools, helped launch Depp into stardom and showcased his range as an actor. Robinson's portrayal of Officer Judy Hoffa brought diversity to the cast, highlighting her talent and charm. Although Depp and Robinson admired each other professionally, they kept their relationship platonic, underscoring Robinson's dedication to professionalism and setting boundaries in the workplace. Their on-screen chemistry played a key role in the show's success and legacy, demonstrating their ability to captivate audiences without crossing personal lines. Richard Rudolph and Minnie Riperton. Richard Rudolph and singer Minnie Riperton married in 1972, embarking on a deeply intertwined personal and professional journey. Riperton, renowned for her extraordinary 5-octave range and hits like Lovin' You, found in Rudolph not only a husband but also a creative partner who supported her musical career. As a songwriter and producer, Rudolph shared her passion for music, enriching their relationship through their collaborative efforts. Their marriage brought them 2 children, including daughter Maya Rudolph, who would later rise to fame as a talented actress and comedian. Growing up in a home filled with music and artistic expression, Maya was undoubtedly influenced by her parents' creativity and the culturally rich environment they fostered. However, the family faced a heartbreaking loss when Minnie Riperton passed away in 1979 after a battle with breast cancer. Her early death was a great sorrow for the music world and left Richard and their children to carry on without her. Riperton's legacy, however, lived on through her music and the profound impact she had on those who admired her talent. Richard Rudolph's dedication as a father and his role in preserving Minnie Riperton's legacy continued to shape and inspire their children's lives. Kevin Costner and Halle Berry. Kevin Costner has long been connected to Halle Berry through a close friendship that has sparked curiosity and speculation. Their numerous public appearances together over the years have led to rumors of a possible romantic relationship, particularly after Costner's divorce in 1994. Some sources have even suggested that they might have had a brief romance dating back to 1989. Costner, celebrated for his roles in classics like Dances with Wolves and The Bodyguard, has been a prominent and charismatic figure in Hollywood for decades. Berry, equally admired for her talent and beauty, has won acclaim for her roles in films such as Monsters Ball and the X-Men series. The alleged connection between Costner and Berry underscores the ways in which personal lives and public perceptions intertwine within the celebrity world. Despite the ongoing speculation, both have remained discreet about their private lives, choosing instead to focus on their successful careers and philanthropic efforts. Costner's career remains vibrant, showcasing his versatility as an actor, director, and producer. Their rumored relationship serves as a reminder of the intrigue surrounding Hollywood's elite, where personal connections often become subjects of public fascination and conjecture. The 20 worst jerks in Hollywood history. Hollywood may be glitzy and glamorous on the outside, but behind the scenes, it hides some shocking secrets. Today, we're diving into the dark side of fame, exposing the real stories behind some of the biggest stars. From explosive tempers to disturbing scandals, these actors weren't just difficult, they were downright impossible. But who's the worst jerk in Hollywood history? And what jaw-dropping behavior pushed them to the top of this list? Stick around as we reveal the 20 biggest jerks in Hollywood, and you might never see these stars the same way again. Alfred Hitchcock. Sir Alfred Hitchcock, the English filmmaker, is celebrated as a pivotal figure in cinema history. He started out in the industry designing title cards and directed his first film, The Pleasure Garden, in 1925. Known for his disregard for actors, he once famously stated, "Actors should be treated like cattle." His interactions with female stars were often controversial, with a pattern of fixation on his leading ladies. Throughout his career, various reports surfaced detailing Hitchcock's abusive treatment of actors. On the 39 Steps set, he reportedly left Madeleine Carroll handcuffed to her co-star for hours, feigning the loss of the key, which led to her getting bruised. His 1963 film The Birds was critically acclaimed, but its lead, Tippi Hedren, leveled serious accusations against Hitchcock, describing him as a mean man who sexually assaulted her and other actresses. When they refused his advances, he allegedly threatened their careers. His obsession with Hedren escalated after she spurned him, leading to punitive measures. He substituted live birds for mechanical ones during a scene, causing her to be hospitalized. He also created a contract demanding her sexual availability and enabling him to veto multiple film offers she received, severely hindering her career. Milton Berle. Milton Berle was a legendary and sometimes divisive figure in American entertainment, known for his vibrant yet controversial legacy, particularly regarding his off-camera behavior. Although he achieved enormous success on television, Berle was also infamous for his occasionally unprofessional and difficult demeanor. A memorable instance of this occurred when he guest-hosted Saturday Night Live, where he butted heads with the director and crew. Berle ignored directions, frequently exaggerated for the camera, and inserted ad-lib jokes that disrupted the live show's rhythm. His habit of giving uninvited instructions to the stagehands and lighting crew only worsened tensions, as his ideas conflicted with the show's established comedic style. Outside of Saturday Night Live, Berle developed a reputation for using jokes and routines borrowed from other comedians, a practice that was more acceptable in comedy's early days but became increasingly criticized as originality gained importance in the industry. Although he struggled on radio, where none of his shows lasted longer than a year, Berle's career remarkably spanned 80 years, beginning as a child actor in silent films and theater. He moved through radio and film, ultimately finding his greatest success in television. His defining role came as the host of NBC's Texaco Star Theater, making him America's first major television star and earning him the nicknames Uncle Milty and Mr. Television during TV's golden era. His profound influence on entertainment is commemorated with 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, one for his achievements in radio and another for his trailblazing work in television. Frank Faye. Frank Faye, originally named Francis Anthony Donner and born on November 17, 1891, in San Francisco, California, was a vaudeville comedian as well as a film and stage actor in America. He played a pivotal role in shaping stand-up comedy, becoming an early innovator in the field. Faye rose to fame as a variety performer starting around 1918, known for his distinct approach of delivering jokes and anecdotes in a way that seemed spontaneous but was actually meticulously planned, an inventive style at the time. His timing and delivery were widely acclaimed, making him one of the most closely studied comedians of his generation. In the 1920s, Faye reached the height of success in vaudeville, commanding an impressive $17,500 per week as its highest-paid star. However, his career later waned due to his abrasive nature and fascist political beliefs, which alienated many. Despite his talent, Faye's massive ego and confrontational behavior offended numerous colleagues. His personal life was marred by bigotry and alcoholism, and even while sober, he was notoriously unpleasant, leading to widespread dislike among his peers. Former vaudeville star Fred Allen once joked, "The last time I saw him, he was walking down Lover's Lane holding his own hand." Actor Robert Wagner called Faye one of the most dreadful men in the history of show business, citing his alcoholism, anti-Semitic views, and abusive treatment of his wife, Barbara Stanwyck. Milton Berle, who was Jewish, claimed he struck Faye with a stage brace after an offensive remark Faye made about him. Faye's legacy remains complicated. He was a gifted comedian with lasting influence, but was haunted by personal flaws and contentious relationships. William Frawley. William Frawley was a seasoned actor with a lengthy and successful career, known as much for his talent as for his notoriously difficult personality behind the scenes. His demeanor was famously cantankerous, gruff, and often unfriendly, making him a challenging presence for fellow actors, directors, and producers. Frawley's reputation for volatility stretched back to his early years. In 1928, he was dismissed from the Broadway production That's My Baby after physically attacking his co-star Clifton Webb, demonstrating his quick temper and difficult nature. Throughout his life, Frawley struggled with alcoholism, which often affected his reliability and behavior on set, straining his relationships with colleagues. Despite these personal struggles, Frawley achieved lasting fame in 1951 when Lucille Ball cast him as Fred Mertz on her iconic television show I Love Lucy. Ball's husband, Desi Arnaz, who co-starred and co-produced the series, imposed strict conditions on Frawley, including a 3-strike rule with escalating consequences for any unprofessional behavior. Although he was 64, divorced, and facing a decline in his film career, Frawley accepted these terms and surprised many by maintaining his professionalism throughout the 9-year run of I Love Lucy and its spin-offs like the Lucy Desi Comedy Hour. Ironically, Frawley's on-screen rapport with co-star Vivian Vance, who played Ethel Mertz, became legendary, despite their real-life hostility. Their sharp exchanges and impeccable comedic timing added depth and humor to their characters' relationship on the show. Sadly, William Frawley died of a heart attack on March 3, 1966, while walking home from a movie. The gap between their on-screen personas and off-screen temperaments was stark, with their prickly personalities leaving a lasting impression. Join me on this exciting journey, comment one if you'll watch until the end. There are some big surprises you won't want to miss. Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly, renowned for embodying post-war American optimism, is a towering figure in the entertainment world. Known for his exceptional skills as a singer, dancer, and versatile performer, his achievements are widely celebrated. Yet behind the scenes, Kelly's personality was not without flaws. During the making of the iconic musical Singin' in the Rain, he reportedly intimidated his young co-star, Debbie Reynolds, who was only 19 at the time. In rehearsals, Kelly was said to be a demanding perfectionist, subjecting even experienced dancers to grueling work hours and complex choreography. Off-camera, Kelly displayed insecurity, a quick temper, and a strong competitive streak. His relationships with younger women were well known, and he often adopted a paternalistic attitude, which could make him an overbearing partner. This relentless ambition took a toll on his personal and professional relationships. Actress Esther Williams, who starred alongside Kelly in Take Me Out to the Ball Game, described working with him as pure misery. Kelly's annoyance over Williams being taller led to uncomfortable interactions. He even had her slouch in certain scenes. Williams famously remarked, "He was a jerk, but he could dance." Ultimately, Kelly's extraordinary talent coexisted with a more challenging side, leaving a complicated legacy for those who worked with him. Rudy Vallee. Rudy Vallee, renowned for his talents as a saxophonist, singer, and bandleader, was known offstage for a personality that was often complex and turbulent. Although he achieved significant popularity on radio and in early film, his behavior behind the scenes hinted at a darker aspect of his character. While hosting the Fleischmann's Yeast Hour in the 1920s and 30s, Vallee developed a reputation for his volatile temper and ego-driven conduct. His clashes with colleagues were frequent and sometimes escalated into physical altercations. He was unafraid to engage in fistfights with photographers, pianists, and even hecklers who disrupted his live broadcasts. Vallee's treatment of his staff was infamous. He was a demanding leader who earned the nickname "slave driver" for his harsh management style. He often berated his orchestra members with insulting comments and crude language, fostering a tense and unpleasant work environment. Despite his challenging interpersonal style, Vallee held considerable influence in entertainment. Beyond his own performances, he helped launch the careers of several prominent singers, including Alice Faye and Frances Langford. Initially celebrated for his romantic roles in early Hollywood films, he later expanded into comedic and more serious parts on Broadway, highlighting his versatility as a performer. Vallee's talent and contributions to the industry were substantial, though his temperamental behavior often strained relationships and cast a shadow over his professional achievements. Lucille Ball. Lucille Ball, cherished for her iconic roles as a funny, relatable character, had a more complicated personality behind the scenes. While her on-screen charm won over audiences, her behavior off-camera told a different story. Despite her beloved public image, Ball was reportedly dismissive toward people outside her celebrity circle. In one instance on a flight, she refused to address a flight attendant directly, instructing her assistant to say, "Miss Ball doesn't speak to the help." Richard Burton, famous for his candid diaries, had harsh words for Ball. He called her a monster of staggering charmlessness, with a monumental lack of humor, suggesting she relied heavily on the success of her long-running weekly show, which lasted 19 years. Burton noted her relentless pursuit of laughs, frequent double takes, and a tendency to upstage others, leaving a lasting impression on him. Ultimately, Lucille Ball's legacy is complex. She was a gifted performer who garnered both admiration from fans and criticism from some peers. Steve McQueen. Steve McQueen, the iconic actor famed for his tough guy image, love of fast cars and thrilling stunts, lived a life as intense as his on-screen roles. Yet behind the Hollywood allure, McQueen's personal conduct was far from commendable. His early years were scarred by abandonment, abuse, and brushes with the law. After being left by both parents, he was raised by an uncle and suffered abuse from his stepfather. While his difficult upbringing shaped him, it doesn't excuse his later actions. During his career, McQueen made controversial choices, passing up roles that ultimately became famous for other actors. On the set of The Towering Inferno, he argued over billing with fellow star Paul Newman, even going so far as to count lines to ensure they had equal screen time. His rivalry extended to his personal life. When his neighbor, James Garner, landed the lead in Grand Prix, McQueen retaliated by urinating on Garner's balcony. He also frequently clashed with director Sam Peckinpah while filming The Getaway, disrupting production over trivial matters like costumes and screen presence. In retrospect, McQueen's life echoed the troubled characters he portrayed, exposing a complex, often unflattering side beneath his Hollywood image. Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin, the legendary comedian and filmmaker of the early 20th century, left a legacy that went well beyond his iconic slapstick humor. However, his personal life was far from the wholesome image he projected on screen. Chaplin was married 4 times, with 2 of those marriages involving teenage brides, Mildred Harris, who was 16, and Lita Gray, who was only 15. His last 2 wives, Paulette Goddard and Una O'Neill, were also much younger, raising questions about his preferences. In the 1950s, Chaplin came under political scrutiny and was barred from re-entering the United States unless he agreed to certain investigations. Choosing to live in Switzerland instead, this decision fueled suspicions about his supposed anti-American views, particularly given his socialist leanings and left-wing connections. Throughout his life, several women accused Chaplin of misconduct, including sexual assault and pedophilia. Joan Barry's serious accusations led to highly publicized court cases in the 1940s, damaging his reputation. In hindsight, Chaplin's charming public image concealed a much darker reality marked by turbulent relationships, legal troubles, and unsettling allegations. Can you still appreciate Charlie Chaplin's work despite his personal controversies? Comment yes or no below and share your thoughts. Errol Flynn. The dashing Errol Flynn was one of Hollywood's most popular stars during the 1930s and 1940s. Celebrated for his good looks and magnetic charm, Flynn was among the highest-paid actors of his era, and his swashbuckling roles thrilled audiences. However, his off-screen lifestyle drew just as much attention, and by the late 1950s, his reckless habits and poor financial decisions had left him destitute. Born in Tasmania in 1909, Flynn struggled academically, preferring sports, and was expelled from several elite schools. At 15, he took a job as a shipping clerk, which led him through a series of varied occupations, including stints as a sailor, prospector, writer, and tobacco plantation manager. Acting wasn't on his radar until 1933, when an Australian film producer, struck by Flynn's photograph, cast him in the low-budget docudrama In the Wake of the Bounty. The following year, Flynn moved to London to pursue acting more seriously. He soon landed a contract with Warner Brothers, initially appearing in minor roles until his breakthrough when Robert Donat withdrew from the lead role in Captain Blood. This role launched Flynn into stardom, leading to hits like The Adventures of Robin Hood, Charge of the Light Brigade, and Dodge City. Flynn married actress Lily Damita, and they had a son, Sean Flynn. Sean eventually pursued acting before transitioning to journalism. Tragically, Sean disappeared in Cambodia in 1970 while covering the Vietnam War and was presumed dead. Despite his marriage, Flynn's wild behavior continued, keeping Warner Brothers' damage control team constantly busy. He faced statutory rape charges involving 2 teenage girls, but despite the gravity of the accusations, he was acquitted and emerged even more popular, inspiring the slang phrase in Like Flynn. That same year, he divorced Damita. Errol Flynn starred in The Adventures of Don Juan, but by then, his hard-living lifestyle had begun to take a serious toll. His behavior became increasingly erratic, and he suffered from short-term memory loss. After divorcing his second wife, Nora Eddington, he married Patrice Wymore in 1950. Financial success continued to evade him, and by the mid-1950s, he had squandered his fortune in an unsuccessful attempt to produce a film about William Tell. Flynn's decline was as dramatic as his earlier rise to fame. Years of alcohol and drug abuse left his once athletic physique bloated and contributed to his unpredictable behavior on set. His excessive lifestyle also extended to poor financial decisions, leading to repeated bankruptcies. Flynn's tendency toward luxurious spending and ill-fated business investments only worsened his financial struggles. Despite these personal and financial challenges, Flynn's talent and charisma on screen never diminished. His ability to captivate audiences and deliver unforgettable performances kept him in demand even as his health and finances crumbled. Flynn's impact on cinema, especially in the adventure genre, remains significant. His portrayal of Robin Hood is still seen as one of the most iconic renditions of the character. Sadly, some actors carried their misdeeds to the grave, never facing true consequences for their actions. Kirk Douglas. Kirk Douglas, a complex figure in Hollywood, left behind a legacy marked by both courageous acts and disturbing controversies. During the McCarthy era, Douglas openly supported Dalton Trumbo and the Hollywood 10, who were blacklisted for their political views, standing up for free expression despite the repressive atmosphere. However, Douglas was also implicated in a much darker chapter involving Natalie Wood, who was allegedly sexually assaulted by him at age 16. Though Wood kept her assailant's identity hidden, her sister, Lana, later named Douglas as the perpetrator. Due to Hollywood's power dynamics, Wood never saw justice for this incident. Douglas also had a reputation as a womanizer, leveraging his fame to pursue affairs with young actresses. Jean Spangler, a starlet who vanished in 1949, was reportedly connected to Douglas. A note mentioning him was found in her purse, though no further investigation ensued. The studio system at the time often shielded high-profile actors from consequences, and Douglas's status likely protected him from scrutiny in Spangler's case. This cycle of wealth, privilege, and scandal illustrates how powerful men were often insulated from accountability. After his death, Douglas was laid to rest in Westwood Memorial Park, with his grave marker positioned in a way that reflects his lifelong quest for top billing even in death. Sean Connery. Sean Connery, immortalized as the first James Bond and celebrated for his captivating screen presence, also stirred significant controversy due to his personal beliefs and blunt remarks. Connery's portrayal of Bond, a character known for charm and a cavalier attitude towards women, seemed to mirror some of his own perspectives, which clashed with evolving societal norms. In a widely criticized 1965 interview with Playboy, Connery made a notorious statement saying, "I don't think there is anything particularly wrong with hitting a woman." He went on to rationalize this stance, suggesting that an open-handed slap might be acceptable if all other alternatives fail. These unsettling comments sparked intense public debate, exposing a troubling endorsement of domestic violence from a global icon. Even as attitudes toward gender and relationships shifted over the decades, Connery remained unapologetic, showing little interest in revising or clarifying his views. In a subsequent interview with Barbara Walters, Connery reaffirmed his stance, stating plainly, "I haven't changed my opinion." Connery's controversial views on gender weren't his only source of notoriety. He also developed a reputation in Hollywood as a challenging personality. Stories circulated about his strong-willed nature and occasional confrontations with directors and co-stars, adding to his off-screen mystique and contrasting with the charisma he displayed on screen. Despite these controversies, Connery's legacy in film remains significant, highlighted by iconic roles in The Hunt for Red October, The Untouchables, and of course, the James Bond series. However, alongside his cinematic achievements, his legacy is also marred by the lasting impact of his unapologetic statements on gender and violence. Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer Sutherland, known for his versatility in films like Stand By Me, Young Guns, and A Few Good Men, as well as his Emmy-winning role as Jack Bauer on 24, has left a mixed impression on his Hollywood colleagues. While his talent is widely recognized, his off-screen behavior has at times drawn criticism. In 2014, Freddie Prinze Jr., who co-starred with Sutherland on 24, publicly expressed his frustrations, telling ABC News that his negative experience working with Sutherland nearly led him to quit acting altogether. Prinze Jr. didn't hold back, calling Sutherland the most unprofessional dude in the world, and claiming that others who had worked with him felt similarly. Shohreh Aghdashloo, who played a major antagonist on 24 in 2005, also shared her dissatisfaction with her experience. In an interview with Fox News, Aghdashloo mentioned that working with Sutherland was difficult, citing his apparent anger and suggesting that their on-set disagreements may have contributed to her character's sudden exit from the show. These accounts reveal a side of Sutherland that contrasts sharply with his on-screen charm and professional accolades. While he remains celebrated for his acting achievements, the reports of behind-the-scenes tensions underscore the complexities of interpersonal relationships in the entertainment industry, reminding audiences that success often comes with its own set of challenges. Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones, a formidable talent, built an impressive career in the 1990s, with memorable roles in films like JFK, Natural Born Killers, Men in Black, and The Fugitive, the last of which earned him an Academy Award. His commanding screen presence and acting skill are undeniable. However, off-screen, Jones has developed a less favorable reputation. Known for his aloofness toward fans, he often ignores requests for autographs or photos, leading to criticism of his indifference. This reserved demeanor extends to media appearances, where he has been known to respond curtly to interviewers or even turn their questions back on them, creating awkward interactions. One notorious example of Jones's blunt nature occurred on the set of Batman Forever, where he starred alongside Jim Carrey. Reportedly, Jones expressed open disdain for Carrey's comedic style, telling him outright that he hated him and couldn't stand his antics. Despite the friction, Carrey handled the situation diplomatically, and the two managed to work together professionally, though with noticeable tension. While Tommy Lee Jones continues to be celebrated for his contributions to film, his off-screen behavior has at times cast a shadow over his impressive career. On a scale of 0-5, how do you think Jones's off-screen behavior affects your perception of him as an actor? Comment below with a number. Faye Dunaway. Faye Dunaway, the celebrated actress recognized for her roles in classics like Bonnie and Clyde, Chinatown, and Network, has a long-standing reputation for difficult behavior on and off set. During rehearsals for the Broadway-bound play Tea at 5, Dunaway was reportedly dismissed after allegedly creating a hostile work environment, including slapping crew members and throwing objects at them. Rutanya Alder, Dunaway's co-star in Mommy Dearest, claimed that Dunaway slapped her forcefully during filming, performing a real slap instead of a staged one. Dunaway was also rumored to have peculiar habits, such as urinating in trash cans and failing to flush toilets in her dressing room, which led to multiple Teamsters quitting when tasked with cleaning up. Another infamous incident involved Dunaway throwing a cup of urine at director Roman Polanski on the set of Chinatown after he asked her to delay a bathroom break. In a recent HBO documentary, Dunaway spoke openly about her diagnosis with bipolar disorder, acknowledging that it may have contributed to her past erratic behavior. She expressed a sense of accountability and highlighted the importance of managing her condition. Dunaway's reputation for being challenging wasn't limited to isolated episodes. Her clashes with Polanski on the set of Chinatown are well documented, with their contentious working relationship culminating in the notorious incident involving the cup of urine. The clash between Faye Dunaway and Roman Polanski on the set of Chinatown reportedly stemmed from Polanski denying her a bathroom break during a long shoot, underscoring the volatile nature of their interactions. Dunaway's behavior on the set of Mommy Dearest also attracted attention, as her intense portrayal of Joan Crawford was mirrored by her off-screen conduct. Crew members recalled that Dunaway's dedication to the role sometimes veered into real-life aggression, such as the incident where she slapped co-star Rutanya Alder. Her commitment to method acting often made her challenging to work with, as she stayed in character even between takes, creating a tense environment on set. Off-screen, Dunaway's reputation has been similarly controversial. Stories of her demanding and abrasive nature have circulated for years, with various co-stars and crew members recounting the difficulties of working alongside her. Her unpredictable behavior, combined with a relentless pursuit of perfection, frequently led to conflicts with directors and fellow actors. Nonetheless, Dunaway's talent and cinematic achievements remain unquestioned. Her performances in some of the most iconic films of the 20th century have left an indelible mark on Hollywood's legacy. Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal's off-screen reputation has been tarnished by numerous accusations of aggressive and inappropriate conduct, painting a troubling picture of a Hollywood star with a problematic attitude. One infamous incident involved an altercation with John Leguizamo on the set of Executive Decision. Seagal reportedly shoved Leguizamo against a brick wall over a minor disagreement, leaving him shaken, a clear example of Seagal's tendency toward physical intimidation to assert authority. Additionally, Seagal has faced multiple allegations of harassment and misconduct from actresses he worked with. Jenny McCarthy, recalling her audition for Under Siege 2, Dark Territory, alleged that Seagal made inappropriate demands, including asking her to remove her dress, despite the lack of any such scene in the script. This account underscores Seagal's apparent abuse of power in audition settings, where aspiring actresses are often vulnerable and eager for career opportunities. Other actresses, including Portia de Rossi, Regina Simons, and Juliana Margulies, have also come forward with accusations against Steven Seagal. Margulies recounted a particularly unsettling experience in which Seagal allegedly brought a gun to a private audition, creating an intimidating and unsafe atmosphere. These allegations suggest a troubling pattern of Seagal abusing his position of authority to engage in inappropriate and sometimes threatening behavior toward women in the industry. Beyond these specific accusations, Seagal's overall off-screen reputation is marked by reports of arrogance, egotism, and disregard for professional standards. Colleagues and crew members have often described his interactions as demanding and dismissive, indicating a lack of respect for others and a sense of entitlement stemming from his Hollywood status. Despite these controversies, Seagal's action films from the 1990s still hold appeal for many fans, although his personal behavior has cast a long shadow over his public image. Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer's reputation for being difficult on set goes beyond isolated stories, reflecting a persistent pattern of problematic behavior throughout his career. Director Joel Schumacher, who worked with him on Batman Forever, famously labeled Kilmer as childish and impossible, highlighting the tension his attitude created among cast and crew. Another harsh critique came from director John Frankenheimer, who worked with Kilmer on The Island of Dr. Moreau. Frankenheimer was vocal about his dislike for Kilmer, not only questioning his professionalism, but also stating he never wanted to work with him again. One of the most troubling accounts of Kilmer's behavior involves actress Caitlin O'Heaney, who alleged that he physically assaulted her during pre-production for The Doors. According to O'Heaney, Kilmer struck her in the face and threw her to the ground during an audition. Director Oliver Stone was reportedly present during the incident, yet he allegedly did nothing to stop it, and even laughed, intensifying the unsettling nature of the situation. O'Heaney's claim that she received a $24,500 settlement to stay silent about the incident underscores the seriousness of the allegations and hints at a troubling abuse of power. Kilmer's confrontational and allegedly aggressive conduct with colleagues, coupled with reports of a challenging work ethic, have built a reputation that often overshadows his acting talent. While he has delivered many memorable performances, his offset demeanor has left a lasting, complicated legacy within Hollywood. Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin, the famed child actor who shot to stardom with the Home Alone movies, was thrust into the spotlight at a young age. However, as he grew into adolescence and adulthood, his public image shifted due to incidents that cast him in a less favorable light. Accounts from fans and industry insiders have painted Culkin as having an arrogant and dismissive demeanor, especially during interviews and interactions with admirers. One notable incident reportedly took place on the set of the 2004 film Saved, where fans approached him for an autograph. Rather than engaging, Culkin is said to have ignored them, acting absorbed in his cell phone until someone commented on his appearance. In addition to his perceived aloofness, Culkin's personal life also attracted scrutiny, with alleged connections to illegal substances contributing to a view of him as rebellious and unpredictable, an image that stood in stark contrast to his wholesome child star persona. Recently, however, there have been signs of a more positive direction for Culkin. At the start of the new year, he appeared healthier and happier, hinting at a possible turnaround in both his personal and professional life. While it remains uncertain if this indicates a lasting change, it offers hope that Culkin may be moving toward a more constructive and stable phase in his career and public image. These love stories show us that love knows no boundaries, whether it's race, fame, or public opinion. Each of these couples faced their own challenges, yet they proved that real connection can thrive even in the spotlight. So which couple surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed exploring these unique relationships, hit that like button, subscribe to Iconic Inside, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story that goes beyond the headlines. Curious to learn more about Hollywood's hidden histories? Check out our last video, Celebrities You Didn't Know Were Black. You'll be amazed by the stories you've never heard. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.